Hi, I'm Lauren. So happy today to be sharing some wisdom, some downloads to help you, hopefully help you. It's helped me just thinking about it, but I really wanted to share. So, a couple of things. First of all, I am working on some guided meditations. This has become more challenging than one might think if you have kids and puppies and dogs and chickens in your house. No, chickens are not in the house, but the dogs are, and it's been quite fun to try to find a quiet space. So, with that said, I am working on some beautiful guided meditations, and the topic I'm talking to you today about is around one of those guided meditations. But the reason why I love doing quantum healing sessions is because it allows your conscious mind to communicate with your higher self, communicate with your guides, and bring that information back. So it's not just it is this, but it's so much healing takes place, so many beautiful journeys. It's deep, it's intensive, but you also are able to bring back your conscious mind is able to bring back so much gold, wisdom. If wisdom is gold, you bring back so much gold for yourself. So I just want to share that. So this is one of the things I'm inspired to do a guided meditation on. The other thing is I'm also working on it's kind of like baking with some different ingredients, but I'm feeling called to bring in a couple different healing modalities involving like breath work, hypnosis, guided visualization. It's so beautiful, and I'm excited to be working on that. So that's to come. But in the meantime, let me please share. This is a quote I had seen from Jordan Peterson, if you're familiar with him. But this also in respect to like doing healing work, being on a healing journey to get yourself into alignment, to get yourself grounded and centered, and to embody your highest truth, your highest version of yourself. The fear of offending or the need to please others, or the fear of others' opinions, or even I've seen this too on the gram, the fear of being canceled, like in cancel culture. If you allow yourself to if you're carrying these fears, which we all do, right? I've seen a lot of information about how like that tribal mentality, you always want to belong, right? So you don't want to do anything that does not allow you to belong or stay connected to the group. And even just so far on my homesteading journey thus far this year, no animal can be alone. You can't just go get a singular chicken or a singular goat, or or have you cannot necessarily just be one person or individual. You need to be connected to a group. Your soul is necessary for your soul to be connected, and the fear of being something that can't belong or can't connect is can stop you from your own journey into owning and embodying your highest truth. So these fears, the fear of offending others, it all starts in our head, right? We're on this journey. If you're on a journey to connect with your higher self, connect and embody your highest truth, and embody that, and feel into your heart space and express that creativity. The fear of offending others or not pleasing others or being shunned from the group can stop you from even taking that first step. And this all is all in your head, right? It's all, starting in the mind. I'm not trying to downplay that's all in your head. I'm trying to say to even begin that journey, which begins in your head, in your mind, in your heart, in your soul, you might stop yourself from even doing that if the fear of offending is greater. So I do feel called to make a meditation on that to help heal that, to allow yourself that freedom, because that's the most important thing, I think. It's like the freedom to embody your truest self, the freedom to be in alignment with your heart and your soul and your higher self. One good example I have of this is in terms of creation. If you're familiar with National Novel Writing Month, it's in November. It's called NaNoWriMo for short. And it's basically you write 50,000 words in 30 days, and bam, you have your first manuscript if you've never written before but have always wanted to. It's a beautiful thing that I have enjoyed for many years. And the thing is, I found in that creation process, the reason why I was never able to write down anything before was because I was already judging it before it was finished. If that makes sense. I was already judging before I even had a chance to create it. The inner critic was already being activated in my mind. I did not even have a chance to, allow myself to write freely without worrying about what it looks like. And that's basically what I found is like, you need to word vomit, or just, you're throwing paint on the wall, or you're whatever it is, like, or allowing yourself to go on a journey. You feel called to do something, whether it's a quantum healing session with me, or going on a physical journey somewhere, or whatever, or reading a book, or doing or creating something. If you judge it before you've even done it, it can't ever be created. Even to like the analogy of like the sculptor judged themselves as they were sculpting, it would never, the sculpture itself would never see the light of day. The canvas would never see the light of day. That novel would never see the light of day. Or you will not, your highest self, your truest self that you are ready to embody cannot see the light of day unless you allow it to come up and allow it to be before you refine it. Like if judging, like a high vibe way of saying like you're refining it, allow it to be created first and then begin to refine it. So if you are a novel, it's okay to allow that first draft just to be even created. Don't compare yourself to others that have these polished, finished 5th, 10th, 20th drafts or edits. Don't judge yourself by that. It's only going to lower your energy around it, right? It's going to, kind of like put you into a little bit of dismay or despair. It's not worth it. So, don't allow judgment to come into play while you're still in the journey. Think like judgment can come later. Just hold it off for a little bit. But I just wanted to share, so the fear of offending, don't allow that to stop you if you are ready. And I know it's scary, but in the sense, like, so that fear of offending is like a sense of not belonging anymore. It is okay. You are safe, because this process of trying to deepen your connection to your own heart, your soul, your higher self, will bring you that belonging that you are seeking. So trying to pretend you are something that you're not, and I don't mean that in any criticism whatsoever. We all are trying to fit in some way, right? The fear of offending and releasing that need to fit in as your current self, when there's so much more to you. There's so much, there's so much more you are here and want to express and create. Releasing that fear and that need to belong as you currently are, and allow yourself to go within and go on this journey, this healing journey. Allow yourself to find what is your inner truth that you're ready to express. And so I've seen so many people that have overcome this obstacle and overcome this. And the funny thing is, the fear that stops us from embodying our highest truth and embodying our authenticity is, that's where you find your belonging, when you are connected to your own heart space and you're connected to your higher self, and you're here living your purpose and living your mission. That like all of the fears go away in terms of like people pleasing and the fear of offending. It all goes away when you connect, because you realize it was just holding you back. So whenever, with that said, it's like if you're on the journey, give yourself that freedom. We all need more freedom within our own selves, and we're the only ones that can do it, right? Because it all starts in the mind. Fear of offending is no longer necessary for where you're at. You have expanded beyond it, and it's just constricting you, and it's under pressure. It needs to be let go of. Just let it go. Let it go away. So with that said, I just wanted to share those thoughts. But with that said, if you are ready, I am doing beautiful quantum healing sessions. These are one-on-one sessions. These are deep and intensive, beautiful journeys for your soul with me as your facilitator. And if you are ready to begin to embody your highest truth and getting really clear on your purpose here and your mission, connecting with your guides and your higher self and embodying your highest wisdom. It makes it so much easier when you tap into that. That energy overcomes easily any of those fears of where you currently are and trying to fit in. You'll realize there's no need to have to fit in anywhere as you are. You are already amazing and perfect, and it's just beautiful, this journey. And the healing journey is beautiful and intense. So I just wanted to share that. But yeah, reach out to me. Come find me on Instagram. I am at the Luna Celeste if you are wanting to connect with me and learn more about this. And and I love sharing any spiritual downloads that I get as they come. I'm juggling a small little homestead in an urban environment right now with some chickens and puppies and beautiful children. So come find me or drop me a comment and drop a comment below, and I'd be happy to read it. And have a beautiful day. No more fear of offending. Releasing the fear of offending.